I love superhero fight scenes. Now it's time to see if I can pull one off myself. Ouch. With a combination of martial arts, parkour and acrobatics, weightlifting and stretching, I am giving myself 10 days to see if I can pull off my very own Marvel level superhero fight scene. I've always kind of been like a quirky, silly guy, so I do a lot of comedy and lighthearted action stuff, but that's not what I want this to be. I want this to be intense. I want this to be cool. So this is gonna be my first time having to like really embrace my inner badass. For this, I want to emulate the fighting style of Marvel's martial arts master, Shang-Chi. He does everything from Kung Fu to parkour to Taekwondo to Wing Chun, and on top of everything, he's got style. My biggest weaknesses are my kicking and my flexibility and my strength, which are all like super necessary to pull off a fight scene like this, so I figured that that'd be a good place to start. After sufficiently destroying my body, I figured that that was a good place to end day one. Plus, I was getting a little stir-crazy working out in my bedroom, so I knew that the next workout I wanted to be in an actual gym, and that ended up being the prestigious Joining All Movement Academy in Reseda, California. So the most common feedback that I got on YouTube and from the stunt community from my Fight Like Jackie Chan video was that my fighting and my hits were not intense enough or strong enough. I can't have that happen 2 videos in a row, so I have to really work on my intensity and my power, but the thing is, I'm not an aggressive person. So fighting like you're trying to kill someone, like you're trying to take their head off, it's very against who I am. It's something that I really struggle with, but that's exactly what is required of me in order to pull this concept off.
Oh, God, I am sore. But the shoot is getting closer, and today is my first fight choreography rehearsal with Kung Fu artist and stuntman Mark Poletti.
Yeah, the thing about Chinese martial arts, it's so particular in its movement. If you don't have it naturally, it's really hard to pull off. It takes a lot of work, and it's usually pretty difficult for
And that's why Mark's here to help me. The onus is on me to pull it off.
We started creating the choreography, making sure it was something I could pull off in a short amount of time, but also something that pushed me as an athlete and performer.
Mark would demonstrate, and then it was time for me to step in.
It was really confusing at first, and we had to go pretty slow because of it. But after about a couple thousand times of doing the choreography, I started to feel pretty good. A lot better than I feel about these handstand push-ups.
Oh! 1, 2, 3. The fight choreography was locked in place, but there was just one problem. You can't hold a superhero fight scene without a cool superhero location. But luckily, I found this awesome bridge, and that's where we decided to hold the final fight rehearsal. Mark and Nathan helped me review absolutely everything and then gave me some pretty good advice on how to nail your own superhero pose.
Anytime I want to do poses and I want to compress, I just need to breathe out. It's like compression, I'm breathing out. Everything originates from breath.
Yeah.
All your circles will originate from breathing.
Power in firebending comes from the breath, not the muscles.
Okay, something to work on. This is crazy. I'm at the gym right now training, and Simu is in the gym. Simu was here. He's literally training in this gym. Yes, I live in Los Angeles, so seeing celebrities is not that weird. I want to make sure that I'm respecting celebrities, and based on what I've seen of him online, he seems like a pretty cool guy, but like, there's no way that I'm not going to ask him to do a backflip with me. Fingers crossed. 6, 7, 8. Being in the presence of an actual Marvel superhero gave me the boost that I needed to finish strong, but no superhero fight video was complete without an epic superhero training montage. So, cue the montage! Tomorrow is our first day of shooting, and honestly, I'm really nervous because just making sure that I'm ready. I'm just going over the choreography so many times so that when I get there tomorrow, I can hopefully perform it and make it look good. I know tomorrow's gonna be good. I've got my friends there with me. It doesn't mean that I'm not nervous. Today's the day. All the working out, all the choreographies, all the rehearsals, all of that is going to be put to the test. Now, sometimes in filmmaking, when you're trying to get really cool slow motion shots, you have to do what's called self-ramping, where rather than just rely on the slow motion of the camera, you as the performer slow and speed yourself up in order to emphasize certain moments, and it feels really, really stupid when you're doing it. I didn't blink that time, but if you do it right, you can get some pretty cool shots. I should have kept going. You should have kept going. Everything literally couldn't have gone better than I planned, and we got to the last shot, and we did this shot over. Action. And over. And over. Action. Sorry, we lost it halfway through. Action. I could really feel myself getting frustrated and starting to lose confidence and doubt my abilities as an actor and a performer. Everyone okay? But I am so grateful and so thankful to have had such an amazing team of friends there with me, because they never gave up and they never stopped giving their best and believing in me. And after 17 takes, we finally got the shot.
3, 2, 1, action. Let's go!
And with that, shooting was done, and I could not be more excited to share the final product with you guys. It is by far my favorite action scene that I've ever done. But first, if you're like me and you're a fan of action or superheroes and you've ever wanted to create your own action scene, I want to help you with one of the most crucial elements to making that possible. And that is sound design. Sound is half of the action experience. I am so passionate about good sound design that I'm currently partnering with ReSound Studios. I have been personally using their sound effects in my videos for over 4 years now. Let me show you a little before and after using these sound effects. Before. After. It completely brings the scene to life. They have over 3,000 sound effects, gunshots to punches and kicks to slow motion to swooshes to knife sounds. They're super simple to use. All you do is download the Soundpack and then drag and drop whatever sound effects you want into your editing timeline, and you are on your way to bringing your action scene to life. Using this sound package took my action content to the next level. So if that's something you're interested in, you can take a look at it by clicking the link in the description. And with that said, let's get on with this epic superhero fight. I hope you enjoy.
Who's first?
If you like that. See next, and, too many ands. Here, whether you thought, what just happened? Oh, Jesus. doesn't really work like, actually, that's kind of funny. Subscribe! Subscribe for more Brett. Oh, that's funny. And I'll see you later. Ta-ta now.